Imagine waking up tomorrow, stepping out of bed, and that familiar, heavy ache in your calves is just gone. No tightness, no strange tingling or cold feet. If you are over 50, you might have accepted this daily discomfort as just a normal, unavoidable part of aging. But it's not. It could be a silent warning sign of poor blood flow, where your arteries slowly lose their flexibility and gather microscopic traffic jams, quietly starving your legs and heart of vital oxygen. Most mainstream advice tells you to cut back on all fats to protect your heart, but they rarely mention the other side of the story. Your kitchen already holds powerful, natural oils that can actively support your body in keeping these pathways smooth and open. Today, we are counting down the top 6 oils to support healthier arteries and boost your circulation naturally. But you must stay for number 1. It is the absolute strongest oil on this list for your blood vessels, yet millions of older adults are using it completely wrong, turning a natural heart helper into a hidden hazard. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which everyday oils can gently support your blood vessels and how to use them safely to promote smoother circulation and healthier arteries. But before we get to the list, we need to talk about why your legs might be feeling so tired and heavy in the first place. Here's what may be happening silently inside your body right now. Think of your arteries as a vast, beautifully engineered network of flexible highways designed to carry warm, oxygen-rich blood effortlessly from your heart all the way down to your toes. However, as we cross the age of 50, something fundamental begins to change. The delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium, can face increased oxidative stress and natural wear and tear. When this vital lining begins to lose its youthful elasticity, your body's natural inflammatory response can increase. Over the years, microscopic layers of cholesterol, calcium, and cellular waste can start to accumulate along the artery walls, much like a slow, quiet traffic jam on a once clear highway. You may not feel it at first, but as the space inside your arteries narrows and stiffens, your blood flow inevitably slows down. Your heart has to pump harder, and your extremities, especially your legs and feet, are the first to signal that they are struggling to get enough fresh circulation. That is when the unexpected cramps, the lingering numbness, and that persistent heavy feeling start to take over your mornings. And now, common advice usually tells you to simply cut out all fats to protect your heart. While reducing highly processed and trans fats is a necessary step, it doesn't always address the full picture. Your body actually needs specific types of healthy fats and antioxidants to help soothe that internal irritation and maintain the flexibility of your blood vessels. Without these essential nutrients, your arteries may remain stiff and vulnerable. This critical mechanism can be supported if you give your body the right tools. Nature provides powerful, nutrient-dense oils that offer the exact raw materials needed to help support healthier, more resilient arteries. But not all oils are created equal. Let's count down the top 6 oils to support healthy blood flow, starting with a foundational staple you probably already have in your kitchen. Number 6, extra virgin olive oil. Let's start with the foundation. When it comes to heart health, extra virgin olive oil, or EVOO, is usually the first thing that comes to mind. Thanks to the popularity of the Mediterranean diet, many people believe this is the ultimate, end-all be-all oil for fixing every cardiovascular issue. But here is what most people don't realize. While it is excellent, you are likely missing out on its true benefits because of one common kitchen mistake. First, let's look at what makes it so important. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with gentle, heart-friendly monounsaturated fats and powerful natural antioxidants. As you get older, the inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, can become irritated and inflamed by oxidative stress. Research shows a strong association between the daily consumption of extra virgin olive oil and better cardiovascular health. The antioxidants in this golden oil act like a soothing balm for your arteries, helping to support their natural flexibility and making it slightly harder for blood platelets to stick together. In simple terms, it helps keep the highway smooth so your blood can flow with less resistance. But here is the problem. Millions of older adults buy expensive olive oil and then use it to fry their eggs or sear their meats at high heat. When you expose this delicate, unrefined oil to high temperatures, you are essentially burning away those protective antioxidants. Even worse, overheating it can alter its chemical structure, turning a heart-healthy fat into a source of the very oxidative stress you are trying to prevent. To actually get the blood flow benefits, you need to use it correctly. The protocol is simple. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, but keep it raw or only lightly warmed. Drizzle it over a fresh salad, stir it into a soup right before eating, or pour it over steamed vegetables. Because it is widely available and easy to use, it earns a solid 7.5 out of 10 on our list. It is the perfect foundational oil to start your journey towards smoother circulation. However, because you cannot safely use it for high-heat cooking, it has its limits. If you want to protect your arteries while actually cooking your food, you need a different tool. That brings us to number 5. This next oil is one that many people actively avoid because they mistakenly think it will make them gain weight. But in reality, it contains a specific type of fat that gently supports your cholesterol levels and calms the inflammation inside your legs and heart. Let's see what it is. Number 5. Avocado oil. For decades, many of us were told that to protect our hearts and keep our blood flowing freely, we needed to avoid fats as much as possible. Because of this outdated advice, many older adults still view avocados and the oil extracted from them as heavy, fattening, or dangerous for their arteries. And instead, they stick to highly refined, clear vegetable oils, thinking they are making the safer choice for their daily meals. But here is what most people don't realize. Cooking with the wrong type of fat can actually contribute to the very circulation problems you are trying to avoid. Many heavily processed industrial oils can promote inflammation in the body when consumed in large amounts. Over time, this microscopic silent inflammation can irritate the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, contributing to the gradual stiffening of your arteries. That stiffness is exactly what leads to the slow circulation, the swelling, and that heavy, tired feeling in your lower legs. Avocado oil, on the other hand, works completely differently. It is incredibly rich in gentle, heart-friendly monounsaturated fats, particularly a supportive compound called oleic acid, along with natural antioxidants like vitamin E. Moderate evidence suggests that when you replace less healthy, highly refined fats with monounsaturated fats, it may help support a better balance in your cholesterol levels, specifically helping to manage the bad LDL cholesterol. In simple words, avocado oil provides the soothing fats your body actually needs to help calm down angry inflammation within your vascular system. A calmer internal environment means your blood vessels have a better chance of remaining soft and flexible, which is essential for maintaining a smooth, efficient flow of oxygen-rich blood all the way down to your toes. But the absolute best part about avocado oil is its practicality in your kitchen. But remember how extra virgin olive oil can lose its protective benefits and become damaged when exposed to high heat? That is where avocado oil steps in. It naturally boasts a very high smoke point. This means it stays chemically stable and retains its supportive properties even when you use it for roasting, baking, or sautéing. The exact protocol is simple. Swap out your heavily processed frying oils and use 1 to 2 tablespoons of avocado oil when you need to cook with heat. While it might cost a little more at the grocery store, making this simple switch is a powerful, everyday habit to support your cardiovascular system. Because it bridges the gap between heart support and high-heat cooking so perfectly, it earns a solid 8 out of 10. Now, if avocado oil is your go-to for the frying pan, the next oil on our list is a completely different story. Number 4 is an underrated, deeply colored oil that most people only think of as a roasted snack. Yet, it holds a unique combination of minerals and plant compounds that may gently support the softness of your arteries. You definitely don't want to cook with this one. Let's see what it is. Number 4. Pumpkin seed oil. When you hear pumpkin seeds, you probably think of a crunchy autumn snack or a seasonal decoration. Most people have no idea that the deep green oil extracted from these seeds is a hidden gem for vascular health. In fact, many older adults ignore it entirely, passing right by it in the grocery store to buy the same basic, heavily refined vegetable oils they have used for decades. But here's what most people miss, and why this oil is so crucial for aging arteries. As we cross into our 60s, our blood vessels naturally begin to lose their youthful elasticity. They can become stiff and rigid. When your arteries are stiff, your heart has to work overtime to push blood down to your legs and feet, which is often why you might experience sudden cramping, tingling, or a lingering coldness in your extremities. A pumpkin seed oil is uniquely equipped to help with this exact problem. It is packed with a rich profile of heart-healthy unsaturated fats, magnesium, zinc, and natural plant compounds known as phytoestrogens. Moderate evidence suggests that regularly consuming these specific nutrients may help support healthier blood pressure levels and maintain the natural softness and flexibility of your blood vessels. Furthermore, some studies suggest the active compounds in pumpkin seed extract may help support the body's natural defense against platelet clumping. In simple words, it may help keep your blood flowing smoothly and efficiently, rather than moving sluggishly like thick syrup through a narrow pipe. But there is a catch, and if you do this wrong, you will ruin the oil. Pumpkin seed oil is incredibly delicate. And if you put it in a hot frying pan, you will instantly destroy its beneficial properties, damage the sensitive fats, and turn the oil terribly bitter. It is strictly what chefs call a finishing oil. The exact protocol? Try 1 tablespoon a day. Drizzle it over a warm bowl of lentil soup, mix it into a vinaigrette for a leafy green salad, or pour it over roasted vegetables right after they are taken off the heat. It has a rich, nutty flavor that elevates your meal while quietly supporting your cardiovascular system in the background. Because of its unique, targeted nutrient profile, but limited cooking applications, it earns an 8.5 out of 10. Now we are getting somewhere. While pumpkin seed oil helps soften the arteries, the next oil on our list acts like a microscopic shield for your blood vessels. It contains a highly specific compound that actually helps your body produce a natural relaxing signal to widen your arteries. You might already have it in your pantry. Let's look at number 3. Number 3, sesame oil. When you hear sesame oil, your mind probably jumps straight to delicious stir-fries, Asian cuisine, or your favorite takeout meal. But you probably have no idea how powerfully this common kitchen staple can act as a microscopic shield for your aging blood vessels. A lot of adults have been led to believe that all seed oils are universally dangerous or that they will automatically stiffen your arteries. But lumping high-quality sesame oil in with heavily processed, industrial, clear cooking oils is a massive misunderstanding. Here is what makes it so special. Sesame oil is rich in specific, naturally occurring plant compounds called lignans, specifically sesamin and sesamol. Moderate evidence suggests that these unique plant compounds may help support the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. They do this by helping your body maintain its natural production of nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as a gentle, internal, relaxing signal. As we cross our 50s and 60s, our bodies naturally produce less of this vital molecule, which is one of the main reasons blood vessels begin to narrow and stiffen, leading to that heavy, fatigued feeling in your lower body. By supporting your body's nitric oxide pathways, sesame oil may help your arteries remain softer and wider, allowing oxygen-rich blood to move much more freely without putting extra strain on your heart. Now we are getting somewhere, because this oil doesn't just provide healthy fats, It actively helps your body send the right signals to maintain healthy, smooth circulation. The protocol to safely get these benefits is straightforward. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. However, there is a common mistake you must avoid. Despite what you might see in some restaurants, you should not use high-quality, unrefined sesame oil for deep frying. The high prolonged heat can damage those protective lignans. Instead, use it as a flavor enhancer and a health tool. Sauté your vegetables gently over medium heat, or better yet, stir a spoonful into your soups, lentils, or cooked meals right at the very end of the cooking process. It is widely available at almost any grocery store and incredibly easy to incorporate into your weekly meals. Because of its unique ability to support your blood vessels' natural relaxation signals, it earns a fantastic 9 out of 10. But we are not at the top yet. While sesame oil acts as a protective shield, our number 2 oil acts like an antioxidant sponge, specifically targeting the oxidative rust that can irritate your arteries over the decades. Most people only buy this next oil to rub on their skin, completely missing out on what it can do for their internal circulation. Let's look at number 2. Number 2. Almond oil. So most of us have a small bottle of almond oil sitting in a bathroom cabinet, using it occasionally for dry skin or a soothing massage. But keeping this golden liquid out of your kitchen might be one of the biggest missed opportunities for your aging blood vessels. Many older adults still firmly believe that all nut oils are heavy, excessively fattening, or inherently bad for their arteries. Because of this, they stick to the same refined cooking oils they have used for decades. But the real problem starts when oxidative stress, essentially biological rust, begins to irritate the delicate inner walls of your blood vessels. Over the years, this constant, low-grade irritation makes it easier for cholesterol and cellular waste to cling to your artery walls. And this slowly narrows the pathways, forces your heart to work harder, and directly contributes to that swollen, heavy, and exhausted feeling in your lower legs. Cold-pressed sweet almond oil works like an internal antioxidant sponge. It is exceptionally rich in natural vitamin E and heart-friendly unsaturated fats. Strong clinical evidence suggests that regularly incorporating almonds or high-quality almond oil into your routine may help support a healthier lipid profile, specifically by helping the body manage bad LDL cholesterol. It gently soothes that internal oxidative rust, supporting your blood vessels' natural ability to remain calm, relaxed, and wide open. And this is where it becomes important. If the inner lining of your arteries is constantly irritated, simply trying to walk more won't completely resolve the heavy feeling in your legs. And you need to provide your body with the right raw materials to support healing from the inside out. The exact protocol is incredibly simple. You don't need a lot of it. Start with just 1 to 2 teaspoons a day of cold-pressed, food-grade sweet almond oil. Drizzle it over your warm morning oatmeal. Blend a small spoonful into a smoothie, or use it as a delicate finishing oil over a salad instead of a heavy processed dressing. Of course, if you have a tree nut allergy, you must avoid this completely, and just like pumpkin seed oil, its delicate fats will be destroyed if you expose it to high-heat cooking. Because of its highly targeted antioxidant properties and its ability to gently support healthy cholesterol levels, it earns a stellar 9.2 out of 10. But we have finally reached the top of the list. While almond oil acts like a sponge for oxidative rust, the number 1 option works completely differently. It is the absolute champion of the plant world, containing a massive dose of a specific fatty acid that your body desperately needs to keep your blood flowing smoothly but cannot produce on its own. However, millions of people are making a critical, everyday mistake that actually turns this heart helper into a hidden hazard. Let's reveal number 1. Number 1, flaxseed oil. Here it is, the absolute champion on our list for supporting healthy blood flow and flexible arteries. But before you rush out to buy a bottle, you need to know that millions of older adults are making a critical, everyday mistake with this oil. one that actually turns this powerful heart helper into a hidden hazard. And most people assume that to get real cardiovascular benefits, they must rely solely on olive oil or swallow expensive fish oil capsules every morning. While those certainly have their place, flaxseed oil offers something entirely unique. It is one of the richest plant-based sources of a specific omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Why does ALA matter so much for your tired legs and your hard-working heart? As you navigate your 60s and beyond, your blood vessels face a constant, quiet battle against low-grade inflammation. This inflammation acts almost like microscopic sandpaper on the delicate inner lining of your arteries. It creates an irritated surface where cholesterol and cellular waste love to gather and build up. Over time, this makes your vascular pathways narrow, stiff, and rigid, directly leading to that heavy, achy, swollen feeling in your calves and feet when you try to go about your day. Strong clinical evidence shows that the ALA found in high-quality flaxseed oil is a powerhouse when it comes to gently calming that vascular inflammation. But it does something else, too. Regular intake of flaxseed oil may help support your body's natural defense against arterial plaque buildup. Furthermore, these specific omega-3s help your blood platelets become slightly less sticky. In simple terms, it acts as a natural lubricant for your vascular system, supporting a smoother, more efficient flow, allowing oxygen-rich blood to reach your lower extremities without forcing your heart into overdrive. But here is where so many people get it completely wrong. Flaxseed oil is incredibly fragile. The number one mistake people make is buying a bottle off a warm supermarket shelf, taking it home, and keeping it in a cabinet next to the stove. Or worse, they try to fry their morning eggs with it. If you expose flaxseed oil to heat, light, or room temperature air for too long, those delicate, life-giving omega-3s become rapidly oxidized. They turn rancid. When you consume rancid oil, you are directly feeding your body the exact oxidative stress and inflammation you are actively trying to fight. You are essentially pouring liquid rust into your arteries. The exact protocol to get the maximum benefit is strict, but simple. You must buy cold-pressed, unrefined flaxseed oil that is sold in a dark bottle. As soon as you get home, it goes straight into your refrigerator. Aim for just 1 tablespoon a day. Never, ever heat it. Instead, stir it into your morning yogurt, blend it into a fruit smoothie, or drizzle it over a cold bowl of oats. It has a mild, slightly nutty flavor that blends seamlessly into cold foods, making it incredibly easy to use. Because it is relatively affordable, incredibly potent, and offers the highest plant-based concentration of vascular-supporting omega-3s, it earns a perfect 10 out of 10. However, there is a very important safety notice here. Because flaxseed oil is so effective at supporting smooth blood flow and naturally reducing platelet stickiness, it can interact with certain medications. If you are currently taking prescription blood thinners or anticoagulants, you must speak with your doctor before adding this to your daily routine. Now you have the top 6 oils for your cardiovascular toolkit, but knowing which oils to use is only the first step. If you use them at the wrong time, combine them poorly, or ignore the critical warning signs your body is currently sending you, you could completely erase all of their benefits. Now that you have this powerful list of 6 cardiovascular supporting oils, you might be tempted to rush to the grocery store, buy them all, and start pouring them over every meal. But wait, if you make these common everyday mistakes, you could completely erase their benefits, or worse, introduce new problems to your body. The first major mistake is falling into the more is better trap. Yes, these oils are packed with heart-friendly unsaturated fats, vital nutrients, and antioxidants, but they are still heavily calorie-dense. Drowning your vegetables in half a cup of oil will not smooth out your arteries any faster. In fact, excessive daily intake can lead to unwanted weight gain, which ultimately puts additional, unnecessary strain on your heart, your blood vessels, and your joints. Stick to the recommended protocol. 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is all your body needs to secure these supportive benefits. The second mistake is ignoring temperature limits. And as we discussed, exposing delicate cold-pressed oils like flaxseed, pumpkin seed, or even high-quality extra virgin olive oil to high-frying heat instantly destroys their active compounds. It oxidizes the fats, turning a natural heart helper into a direct source of the very vascular inflammation you are actively trying to calm down. The third, and perhaps most dangerous mistake, is treating these natural oils as a complete substitute for professional medical care. These foods are designed to gently support your vascular health in the background of your life, not to act as a magic, overnight cure. Never stop taking your prescribed blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood-thinning medications without consulting your doctor first. Natural habits and modern medicine are meant to work together as a team. Finally, you must be honest about what your body is currently telling you. While a heavy, tired feeling in your legs might just be a sign of aging circulation, sometimes the symptoms mean something much more dangerous is happening. If you have chest pain, sudden weakness, trouble breathing, blood in your stool or urine, sudden vision loss, severe abdominal pain, confusion, or severe swelling, do not try to fix it with food or supplements. Seek medical help immediately. Supporting your arteries is a gradual process. You cannot expect a 3-day miracle. But if you are ready to build a lasting habit, how exactly should you combine these oils into a daily routine that actually works without overwhelming your stomach? How do you actually build this into your life without feeling overwhelmed or upsetting your stomach? The secret is not to rush out and buy all 6 oils at once, and instead, you need a simple, strategic implementation plan. Think of it as a targeted 3-step toolkit for your arteries. First, establish your foundation. For the most robust cardiovascular support, make high-quality, cold-pressed flaxseed oil your daily staple, provided your doctor has cleared it with your current medications. Just 1 tablespoon stirred into your morning yogurt, a bowl of cold oatmeal, or a smoothie provides that massive dose of inflammation-calming omega-3s to start your day right. Next, choose your add-on for cooking. Because you cannot expose flaxseed oil to heat, you need a stable option for your hot meals. Avocado oil is the perfect choice here. Swap out your highly refined, generic vegetable oils and use 1 tablespoon of avocado oil for sautéing your vegetables or roasting your dinners. This ensures you are gently supporting your blood vessels even when you cook at higher temperatures. Finally, build in a simple rotation. 3 to 4 times a week, you can add a specialized finishing oil to your evening meals to broaden your nutrient intake. Drizzle extra virgin olive oil over a fresh side salad, or lightly toss some pumpkin seed oil or sesame oil over a warm bowl of soup just before eating. You do not need to use them all. Pick 1 solid foundation, 1 reliable cooking oil, and stay consistent. But what kind of timeline should you realistically expect? Remember, you cannot do this for 3 days and expect permanent results. This is a daily habit, and healing takes time. Within 24 to 48 hours, some people may notice small, comfortable changes in their digestion as their body adapts to digesting higher quality fats. And within 3 days, you may begin noticing patterns in your energy levels after meals, avoiding the heavy sluggishness that often comes from processed, fried foods. Within 1 week, your new routine consistency becomes easier to evaluate as it naturally blends into your daily life. Within 2 weeks, you may notice whether this habit is helping your lower legs feel a little lighter or your circulation feel more supported. Within 30 days, review your symptom journal and discuss any meaningful changes in your comfort or routine lab results with your doctor if needed. If you take medication or have a medical condition, talk to your doctor before making changes to your diet. Now, how do you accurately track this progress to know if it is truly working for your body? If you have been struggling with heavy, tired legs, cold feet, or lingering cramps, It is so easy to feel like your body is just broken or that aging has simply caught up with you. But please hear this. You are not broken. Your cardiovascular system is incredibly resilient. Often the issue isn't that your body has failed. It is simply that your daily nutritional toolkit needs an adjustment. When you stop pouring in refined inflammatory cooking oils and start providing your blood vessels with the right raw materials, like the inflammation-calming omega-3s in flaxseed oil or the gentle supportive fats in avocado and olive oil, your body finally has the resources it needs to support proper circulation. I want to invite you to try a simple 30-day challenge. Starting tomorrow, choose just one of the oil foundations we discussed today. But before you begin, get a notebook and write down exactly how your legs and feet feel right now. Rate your heaviness, tightness, or coldness on a scale from 1 to 10. Then, commit to your new oil routine for 30 straight days. At the end of the month, rate those symptoms again. You might be surprised at how much a small, consistent daily habit can support your overall comfort and mobility. However, please be responsible with your health. And this video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always talk to your doctor before changing your diet, supplements, medication, or health routine. This is absolutely critical if you are currently taking prescription blood thinners or heart medications. If you found this information helpful, please leave a comment below telling me which oil you are going to start with. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend or family member who might be silently struggling with tired, heavy legs. Your energy matters. Your mobility matters. Your independence matters. Let's support your health, one consistent habit at a time. You now have a clear, actionable toolkit to support your vascular health. Remember, tired, heavy legs and cold feet aren't just an inevitable part of getting older. They are often a direct signal that your body simply needs better raw materials to keep its internal highways running smoothly. By stepping away from highly refined, inflammatory cooking fats and embracing nutrient-dense, supportive options like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and cold-pressed flaxseed oil, you are taking a proactive step to gently support your arteries from the inside out. Don't forget your 30-day challenge. Write down exactly how your legs feel today. Make one small, consistent change to your daily oil routine and check back in a month. Small, steady habits are what create lasting foundations for your health. If this video brought you value, please share it with a friend or a family member who might need to hear this message. Leave a comment below telling me which oil you are adding to your kitchen first, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more practical, everyday health tools. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice. Please consult your doctor before making any changes to your diet, supplements, or medication routine, especially if you have a pre-existing heart condition. Your mobility matters. Your independence matters. Take care of your body, and I will see you in the next video.